Now they're coming. Like I would try to get a meeting with them, and they were like, no. Now they're like begging to like have meetings with them, and I already know of two creators that have signed deals just on the back end success of Beast Games, and probably I mean hundreds of millions of dollars is going to flow into creators' pockets just because of Beast Games in the next year.
Well, on Rotten Tomatoes, which is not an easy an easy critic to please. No, you got it was like 90% approval from fans, which is pretty unheard of on Rotten Tomatoes.
I know.
But also, I hear through the grapevine that it is on track to become one of Amazon's biggest shows of all time.
Yeah. See, the problem is I have to wait for them to do a press release. So
okay. Yeah, well, I'm
Amazon,
just talking about...
I got you. I told him I'd be a good boy and not leak things.
So, but for a YouTuber, quote unquote YouTuber...
Yeah, well, they did release it. It was their #1 unscripted show of all time. And then, yeah, I mean, I don't think they'd mind me saying the show's very evergreen. Like, usually these shows get a lot of attention and then kind of like teeter off. But ours is like over 700,000 new unique viewers are watching it every single day. Like, which is pretty crazy because if we maintain that, like, yeah, it's going to shatter some pretty crazy records.
And what's the upside for you to continue promoting it now that it's done?
Because I put all this effort in. I want people to see it. Yeah, I don't get paid to, like, all the promotion I'm doing now, I'm not getting paid for.
Really?
But I mean, I guess the upside would be the better season 1 does, you know, the more money I get for season 2, 3, 4, 5, etc.
If I sit here with you in 10 years' time, Jimmy.
Yep. Oh, boy.
And everything went to plan. You're 36 at that age.
I already know what you're going to ask. Yeah, I mean, I hate that kind of stuff because if you ask me, the problem is if you asked me this like 5 years ago, I never would have said anything about Feastables or a lot of the stuff I'm doing now. And so the honest answer is I don't know. I mean, I think in what I'm doing, you know, hopefully by then I have 2 billion subscribers on YouTube. You know, Beast Games is bigger than we ever imagined. Hopefully Feastables has gotten over 1 million kids out of child labor by then. And, you know, I probably will have 2 or 3 other businesses that I'm very passionate about that are hopefully crushing. And yeah, I don't know.
And personally?
Maybe I'll have a kid by then. I don't know. I mean, only time will tell. It won't be until I feel like I could actually have enough time to be a good dad. But I don't even know, man. I don't think about my personal life. I just think about winning and got to build.
Some photos that I found that I loved.
Oh, okay. Holy shit, is this me or my brother? Me?
This one as well.
Where'd you get these?
Internet.
These are on the internet?
These are like the really iconic photos that from some really interesting moment.
I don't think I've ever seen this one.
Really?
Yeah, I don't.
Do you recognize anything in that photo?
No, I don't. I was just thinking like, what house am I even in? I might be at a military base potentially. Because when we were younger, both my parents were in the military, so they were traveling a lot. So this might just be like some random house. Interesting. I do recognize this, because this photo in the background, I'm sure you throw it up on screen. I think that was, yeah, that's on the hallway beside her bathroom. I haven't been to my mom's house in so long. Interesting.
You do so much for children, but if you could whisper in that child's ear something about...
Buy Bitcoin. What was it, like 2 pennies back then? No, I know, because I wouldn't say anything if you gave me a microphone to talk to him, because the problem is I'd be worried that it would change, you know, the outcome of how I became. And like, even though I know earlier on I was probably sounded a little depressed because shit's hard, but you know, I am happy with the position I am in, and I would be worried that, you know, like this is definitely a very confused child that's not fitting in, that feels like a fucking freak. Not this young one. I don't know what the fuck he's thinking, but this one right here probably is around the age where I was like, fuck, I'm just a fucking weirdo. I don't fit in with anyone. Why does no one want to build businesses and succeed? But I think going through that journey was important. And it's, it just gives me a lot of conviction with things. So I probably, if I wasn't allowed to say buy Bitcoin, I just wouldn't say anything.
What about to her?